We're looking at every state earning big from the sale of liquor. So liquor sale is inevitable, but it's a request going out even from the government not to hoard up, not to gather in large numbers, maintain social distancing, because you've got to abide by this lockdown at the same time buying your liquor. Moving over, the Railway Ministry now has, in fact, the Railway Ministry has moved to charge fees from migrant labourers. Has become the new flashpoint between the government and the opposition. Congress MP Rahul Gandhi has slammed the centre, saying that railways can donate 151 crores to the PM Care Fund but will charge train fare from vulnerable migrants. BJP's Sambit Patra hit back at Rahul Gandhi, saying that railways is subsidising 85% on tickets and that the state can pay for the tickets at least 15%. Meanwhile, Sonia Gandhi, in a letter that has stated to the Congress committee, where she herself has directed the Congress committee members that they will bear the cost for rail travel of every needy migrant. That's what the Congress has said in a letter. The centre has, however, started running special trains to ferry stranded labourers to their hometowns, where they are made to pay the fare of the train travel or the bus travel. Many states even accommodating migrants in buses. Even bus fare is being charged in states like Karnataka. In fact, an additional charge of ₹50 has been put over sleeper fare, the sleeper coaches. This is information coming in where politics is brewing over migrants' rail fee going back home. Now, as the lockdown 3.0 kicks off in the entire country, shops open up in Goa, which has been declared a green zone. Salons open up in the capital, Panaji, following the revised guidelines issued by the MHA. Panaji Fish Market also reopened today with strict police supervision and guidelines in place. Wearing of masks is mandatory in order to buy alcohol or anything for that matter from wholesale markets and stores in Goa. The state government is already in the process of barring petrol pump owners from selling fuel to customers who do not wear face masks. That's a step that Goa government has taken just to ensure order is in place and people are following basic etiquettes, which means wearing masks wherever you step out. It's now a compulsion. Now, it's day one of lockdown 3.0 with some relaxation. This third phase of the lockdown will continue until the 17th of May. Under the new guidelines, the government has permitted e-commerce deliveries of all goods in orange and green zones. In red zones, however, it remains restricted to delivery of essential items only. Salons and spa services in red zones will remain closed. However, restrictions on these services in orange and green zones have been lifted. Now, salons and spas can continue to function in orange and green zones. Liquor and pawn shops are now allowed to be open in non-red zones or non-containment zones. And people have to ensure social distancing of at least 6 feet. And not more than 5 people will be allowed to be present at a shop in one go. Individual state governments have a final say in all of these orders given out by the MHA. State governments can decide how to go about keeping restrictions or lifting them in their respective areas. In orange zones, taxis and cab aggregators have been permitted with 1 driver and 2 passengers only. Remember, orange and green zones, taxis are permitted but with 2 passengers only. Air, rail, road travel will continue to remain suspended until the 17th of May. Now, this is a blanket ban across the country, irrespective of red, orange, green category. This is the common restriction across of India. Air, rail and road travel will be banned until the 17th of May and until further decision is made on that. Under the new guidelines, movement for all non-essential activities shall remain strictly prohibited between 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. throughout the country. Any activity, particularly non-essential activities, shall remain strictly prohibited between 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. work will be allowed depending on the areas and zones that you belong to. But 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., basically after evening to midnight morning, it will not be allowed. My colleague Akshita explains what's open and what's closed in lockdown 3.0. Let's go over to her.
So if you live in a red or orange or green zone, we break down for you what's allowed and what's not based on the directive that's come in from the central government. So first, with regards to flights, trains and metros and any interstate travel, that's not allowed anywhere, not in a red zone, orange zone or a green zone. Remember, what maximum of the curbs are in the containment zone. Another activity, this is with regards to OPDs and clinics, they're allowed in all zones because this is an essential service. In red zones, orange zones and green zones, it's allowed. However, in containment zones, clinics are not allowed to function. Also, with regards to cabs, they are allowed in orange and green zones. However, with certain restrictions, there's a driver and 2 passengers only in the orange zones. In the red zone at this point, Ola, Uber and other cab aggregators will not be allowed to function. Neither will they be allowed to apply in a containment zones. As far as barber shops and spas are concerned, they've been allowed to function now in an orange zone as well as in the green zone. In the red zone, however, there is still restrictions on the opening of barber shops, of salons as well as spas. So those are in fact some of the activities. As far as essential industries goes, they're allowed in all 3 zones, in the red zones, green zones as well as in the orange zones. Remember, industries functioning in the red zones are with certain restrictions again. Educational institutions will not be open. The government has made that very clear, and that's why it's not allowed to open in any of the zones, let alone in the containment zone. As far as construction goes, and particularly in the urban pockets of the country, it's allowed in the red zone, the orange zone as well as in the green zone. However, there is a caveat, which is that the workers must be living in that particular area where the construction site is. Rural, of course, this is something that the government had focused on earlier as well. It's allowed in the red zones, orange zones as well as in the green zones of the country. However, containment zones will remain without any activity at this point. E-commerce facilities are available in all 3 zones again, but in the red zone, e-commerce will only be for essential goods, whereas non-essentials will also be delivered now in the orange zone as well as in the green zone. What about private offices? They can open now in all 3 zones, but in the red zone again, it is only with 33% of the employee strength that private offices can function. But in the orange and green zone, they'll be allowed to open much like public offices. As far as postal services go, they're going to be allowed in all 3 zones starting today, in the red zone, the green zone as well as the orange zone. Containment zone, once again, that's not allowed. Bus depot, buses, public transport, that's allowed only in 1 zone at this point, and that is in the green zone. This also with, of course, only 50% of the capacity at this point. Standalone non-essential shops are allowed in the red zone, orange zone and green zone. Standalone means they're not part of any sort of market complex or a mall. Non-essential shops also, in fact, are being allowed in the red zone as long as they're standalone. So those are some of, in fact, the facilities that will be available from today to May 17th, part of Lockdown 3.0. But you see that the curbs have been relaxed in these 3 zones. But what you also notice to be uniform is that none of these are allowed to open or will be available in containment zones. That's where the maximum curbs are.
Well, now you got an idea what's open, what's not. We're going to bring you more on the other side. But for now, it's a wrap on this bulletin. For further news and updates on coronavirus-related news, do log on to indiatoday.in. You can also download our app. Remember, stay home and stay safe.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.